there are many, many ways to run an internship, and your company is going to run it differently than any other company, and even each internship experience within your company is going to be unique, because your goals may change, the people involved may change. So that being said, tons of ways to do it, but there's a couple of just basic principles that are going to help you make sure that you're successful. So there's kind of 3 areas that I'm going to talk about. The onboarding phase, the day-to-day cadence of the internship, and then what happens at the end. So the onboarding phase, I mean, some of that, of course, is going to be just getting the person integrated, the interns integrated into your team, making sure that they have access to all your communication devices and project management platforms, and then spinning up the app, so doing the environment work. It is very natural to want to rush this phase and get to the coding, but don't. This is probably the first time that interns are doing any of this onboarding. And it is probably the most complicated or complex, largest application they've ever worked on. So we recommend that you take a week for this phase. Regardless of how long your internship is, take a week. And this is always going to take longer for an intern, no matter what. And it's also going to be really stressful for the intern. This is their first big thing that they're doing. So, as we kind of talked about, this is really an opportunity to ensure that your documentation is up to date. Task the interns with auditing the documentation for onboarding and the documentation for your app. This is awesome for filling in gaps, getting all of those upgrades, making sure that there's not assumptions in your documentation that the team knows that somebody from outside wouldn't. And for the interns, they are immediately adding value to the team. So you're taking that thing that's stressful and turning it into a benefit on both sides. It's also a space where you can really lay the groundwork for what the expectations are with your interns. So talk about goals. If your company has particular goals that they're looking to get out of this, share that with the interns. And then make sure that the interns are setting their goals as well, and that you're talking about those goals together. Make sure those goals are in alignment, or at the very least not directly conflicting. And integrate the intern into your team. Don't silo them as an intern. One of the best things you can do that has no effort on your part is just to get the interns in the meetings. If they can be at a meeting, let them be there, because that is going to add so much value to their experience, because they've probably never worked on a tech team before. Seeing how people talk, seeing how people ask questions, seeing technologies that you're using, awesome. So, once the interns have gotten the application up and running, even if that didn't take the full week, still take the full week and have them explore the app. Just look through files, look at file structure, run test suites. Like we talked about, explore the gem file, explore the database schema. Just let them become familiar with the structure of the app.